Well, it is a huge day for our next guest. Delta Goodrem is celebrating a milestone, the release of her first song on her own record label.
After more than 20 years with Sony Music, Delta is taking full control of her own music.
It's a triumphant new era for one of the most successful Australian artists of all time. Delta Goodrem this morning releases Back to My Heart from Atlet Records, her newly established record label. It's Delta's first new music in 2 years, following her chart-topping album Bridge Over Troubled Dreams. Later this month, Delta embarks on her Hearts on the Run tour across the UK and Europe before she returns home for her sold-out Innocent Eyes 20th anniversary tour, celebrating the highest-selling debut album in Australian history. Our Aussie megastar has never been busier.
And a nodding Delta Goodrem joins us this morning, the busiest woman in showbiz.
Good morning.
Great to have you with us.
So excited to be here.
Take us through some of those scenes in Malta there, performing. That looked amazing.
It was incredible. There was 40,000 people, but I can safely say I've never been hotter in my life on stage. It was like 40 degrees Celsius. And it was just so great to play new music, to be up there and to be able to just kind of have the freedom in Malta. It was a beautiful place. And it was just fantastic to premiere a new song.
Hot off and hot on that stage. Girlfriend, you look amazing. Now, this is your first song on your own record label. Tell us what inspired Atlet Records.
For sure. I think, well, it was a natural kind of evolution and I think recognising the landscape had changed in music, and I think I just sort of always evolving with the times and learning and seeing how you can sort of continue to be creative and share creativity with your community and people who are part of that journey with you in the arts. And I'd already been sort of creating with my team, finding passionate people that we could just, you know, think outside the box and enjoy it. And it kind of came to a natural chapter change for me. And 22 years nearly with Sony, which I love and have wonderful friends, and we continue to work together. But as Atlet Records kind of evolved, I feel really proud to have my first single today released off it. It kind of felt a bit different. I looked at it and I saw, yeah, here we go. I've got a great group of believers with me, and we work really hard to put on great shows and just share music differently.
It must have been a really daunting step to go out on your own, but the freedom must feel so good. You blew my mind. I feel so stupid now because I was looking at it at 4 o'clock this morning going, Atlet, it must be an acronym for something, something, something. It's Delta, spelled backwards.
It is. It is. Well,
we're like, oh, hang on a second.
Australian TL. You know,
were you in the mirror or something? What should I call it? And it had to Delta backwards.
I kind of got the inspiration off Queen Oprah. She had done Harper.
Oh yes,
seems pretty cool. So just to be open about it, it was an amazing sort of. Well, you want something that's going to stick with you for your life. I was sort of like, you come up with different words and then you realise actually that's going to change. I had a different name for different chapters, and then I was like, that doesn't stick after a year or two, so it feels like I'm stuck with my name.
No, you got it forever.
Life.
Yeah.
Also blowing people's mind, the album cover, Sandy at the End of Greece vibes from this. It looks incredible. Talk us through the idea behind this.
Well, actually, when we'd been doing so many live shows, I ended up sort of, it was just what was easiest with performing live, and then I kind of took the inspiration of enjoying the 80s and 90s music that I was enjoying again and just having big things. And again, it was just the easiest to run around and jump up on the piano, and then it kind of just evolved from the live show performance, and that was the inspiration to do that.
You talk about 22 years in the biz. Innocent Eyes 20th anniversary tour sold out.
Yep.
That must feel so amazing, just knowing that obviously what landed initially was so well respected, and now, you know, a couple of decades on, it's still being taken up so beautifully.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's sort of a lovely bow 20 years later. We didn't get to perform that album when it all kind of just first took off because of change of course, of trajectory and health challenges. So sort of having a 20 years later where people are coming to sing songs that we hadn't got to play as much. We sort of got to play all the songs people know, but going into the deep cuts that would have been played in that time has been really special. Although it's been a bit of a challenge this week in rehearsals because I hadn't played them in their original form for so long because they had kind of evolved in chords, and then it's like, that's what I did originally?
Have you tweaked anything?
I really want to keep it pretty OG for this tour. I think it would be really nice to serve the album as playing in its in original form and in its order, and, you know, rediscovering it in that way, because there was always a reason why you put songs in an order.
Really
and story is.
So exciting.
But when we played that package and just listening to all your work, it is incredible. Congratulations, you deserve this.
Thank
and
you.
we are so
Thank
excited
you.
for this new new album.
I'm very excited, very grateful for people to continue to be a part of my heart and continue to make the music. And
will you come back one day and perform for us, maybe?
are you kidding me? This beautiful flash new studio.
Okay.
Where's the stage? Let's go. It's so wonderful. Congratulations on the new space. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's great. We're very
Of course,
proud
I'd love to come back and sing the song.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we're going to hold you to that.
Delta. We will. Delta's new single, Back to Your Heart, is available to stream or download right now.